Okay, welcome along to today's Pilates session. And we're going to be working today on the shoulder area. If you're feeling a little tight and feeling a little bit of strain around the shoulders, back of the shoulders or front of the shoulders, then we are going to be working to release that tension and helping just to make that area of the body feel more relaxed, more lighter, able to move your arms more freely, able to turn your head as well round when you're looking out through the car and you have to look around to side, and just to make that whole area of the body there, around that shoulder and neck area, just to help feel freer and looser and less tight and less restricted. And also be a really good way to help protect a very sensitive area of the shoulder, which is the rotator cuff, which commonly gets injured quite frequently. So the exercises that we'll be doing here will be helping to strengthen your rotator cuff. So that's going to help reduce risk of injuries and also help to avoid that round shouldered look that you may get, especially if you're desk-based and you find yourself hunched over a lot. Shoulders get really tight. We're going to just bring them out, bring them wide. Just help with the posture as well, so you can just feel a little bit more strong, a bit more confident around the top of your back. So we're going to get underway, and we are going to start on our feet with our legs hip width apart, and we are going to just create a mind-body connection. So you've got no distractions around you, no one else around, phones off, complete silence, or the environment that you want to be in, so you can feel completely relaxed. And we begin just softening through the toes, work our way up. Just give the toes a little wiggle, just free them up. Then just slight bend through those knees so they can feel loose and relaxed. And then we can just gently roll through the hips, loosen through those hips. And then just work our way now through those shoulders by rolling them back. And then just one shoulder at a time, alternating from side to side. And then let's roll them both together now. And then breathing in and breathing out. Relax through those shoulders, just let them roll, then let them drop. And then we immediately drop into our roll down. So you're going to sink your head, roll through your spine, and just let the back relax as you draw the navel in. Roll down towards your mat. Roll yourself back up, breathe in at the top, drop your head, and roll your way down. Roll your way up. And we'll just go once more, just so that our spine and hips are nice and loose and mobile. So make your way down one more time. And then make your way up. So we shall immediately go from that standing position now to seated. We're going to sit ourselves down onto the mat. And it's going to sit ourselves up. And as we do that, just going to draw the shoulder blades back. So as you're seated, you may feel yourself a little bit rounded. You may want to sit yourself maybe on a block or a towel. Just that little bit of a lift helps to straighten the back and makes it a little bit more comfortable. And then if you're able to do that, then you can just draw the shoulders back. It makes it a little bit easier. Might want to keep those knees bent. If you go completely straight in legs, the tightness in those hamstrings has an impact on your hips, which then causes a chain reaction and just restricts the back. So I would go bent knees, legs feel relaxed, that will just make it easier for you to sit tall, and you just want to sit tall. You want to imagine a piece of string attached to the top of your head, and then you want to feel that piece of string and feel it pull you to the ceiling. Now, when you've done that, I want you to bring your fingertips to your temple with your elbows out. And I want you to feel those shoulder blades at the top there, around the very top of the back, draw together. And you breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw the belly button in, keep the back strong. And then you just want to take an inhale to bring those elbows in. Breathe out and take them wide and bring those shoulder blades together. And breathe in to come forwards. Breathe out to come back. Come forward again. We'll go one more time. And then we're just going to drop into a spine stretch. So from there, just want to extend the legs a little bit and drop your head down between your knees. And stretch the arms. Draw the navel in there so your core is engaged. Back is supported there as you drop forward. And then you roll your spine up. And then we're going to immediately roll down to the mat. So you're going to sit straight and then you're going to tuck the navel into the spine. And tuck your tailbone down to the mat. And you're going to just articulate the spine down. All the way down so you lay flat on your back. Now, once we're down, we're going to roll up. So if you do struggle on the roll up, which is fairly hard, you may want to take a band, resistance band or a towel, wrap it around your feet, just to give you some assistance. And then we shall articulate that spine once again. Just prepare the spine, come up. We're just going to drop straight back into that spine stretch. And then we're going to come back up. And then we're just going to roll once more. This time we're going to stay down. So just lower yourself gently back onto that mat. And then as you lay down, bring your legs now to a semi-supine position. And then taking your arms and extending straight up to the ceiling. Now just make sure that your arms are parallel, so those palms face inwards. And then we're going to start by opening up through those shoulders, but taking those arms wide, all the way out, pinning them to the floor, and coming back up. Now, go again. As you're working with those arms, just make sure that your back doesn't start to push from the mat and then doesn't start to drop. You want to keep the abdominals engaged so you've got this natural curve in your lower back that just stays in that position. So you're not forcing the pelvis out of position, keeping everything in place. And then we'll go one more time. And then we'll raise those arms up. And then we're going to take that left arm. Start to lift the shoulder away from the mat. Raise your arms as high as you can. Just keep the right arm and right shoulder down. Reach up. And then slowly lower. Then we'll switch. Extending away, reaching up, returning, coming back down. Change again. And reach up. And hold. And return. We'll go once more on the other side. Reach and extend. And so when you return, we want to now bend our elbows forward as hands then in front of your eye line. We shall then drop out to the side. So as you drop, you want to keep the arms just off the floor, your palms facing up, and arms just off the floor there. And then you're going to return. Bring them back in, and then lower back out. And return. Back in. And back out. And just once more. And then we're going to get ready to turn to the side. So after taking those arms wide, let's bring them back up. As you bring them back up, I just want you to turn over to your left. As you turn over, extend the arms in front. Take your legs together, bring your right leg on top of your left. Knees there and feet stacked. Everything from the pelvis below stays still. Take the right arm and follow it out and wide. Just make sure that your knees and your feet stay together. You don't turn from the pelvis. That pelvis, that hip area stays exactly where it is. And you follow the arm all the way out and you follow the arm all the way back. And you go back and we go again. We just open up as far as we can. And again, the further we get to the floor, obviously the more flexibility we're going to add. I'm not going to let the arm touch the floor. We'll go one more time. Don't make life easier by lifting the feet or lifting the knee. And then come back. And then let's roll back over onto our back. Separate those legs so you're now hip width parts. And then this time, arms by your side. Then just gently lift into a bridge. Peel the back from the mat, hold, and then we'll raise our arms. Hold your bridge, raise your arms, and then from your bridge, continue to hold and lower your arms out wide. Hold bridge, continue and raise. If your back gets tired and you'll know because you'll start dropping the hips, then all you're going to do is lower your back and come back up when you're ready. If you're still able to hold, continue to hold your bridge, bringing your arms out, taking them wide, bringing the shoulders down to the floor. Doing that about 3 or 4 times. And then as you lower down to the mat, we turn over. We go over to the other side. So you're now on your left, also on your right, onto your other side. Legs again together, knees and feet together, knees bent. And we're then ready to take our arms. With the top arm, we are going to extend up and over and away, out, come back and return. Aiming to do this about 3 or 4 times. Taking your time, don't rush. Allow the shoulder to reach as far as you can go. So when you return, this time we're going to lay down on our front. So come back, turn over onto your front. From your front, arms just by your side, head down to the mat. And then just raising your arms slightly off the floor and lifting your head up and taking the top of your back and the chest away. We're going to hold for the moment and draw those shoulder blades as we did earlier. And then we'll take the arms and bring them out wide to straighten them out. Come back in. Then extend as far forward as you feel comfortable. Return. Go wide. If you get tired, you start to drop down to the mat, then all you're going to do is rest. We're going to aim to do about 3 of these. That's 3 of each of the arm positions, wide and then in front. Moving at a controlled pace. But down to the mat rather than in front, so your neck stays long. And then once we've done a maximum of 3, you may need to rest between each one. We can then drop and rest. Back will be tired, so from the mat, you're going to just stack your hands one on top of the other, almost like a pillow, so you can rest your forehead down onto your hands. And then we're going to separate, and we're going to go again. So from the floor, start by lifting those arms off. Then you're going to take the head. You want to feel as if a piece of string is pulling your head. Pulling your head and then pulling the top of your back and shoulders away from the mat. We go wide again. Come back in. We extend forward. And we return. We come back wide. And return in. Extend forward. And back. Again, going for about 3 times. And then we rest. We stack our hands. We rest our head. Just let the body drop into that mat. And then separate those hands this time. Lift those elbows, push the hands, and then you're just going to push yourself up off the mat from there. Lifting and drop into a child's pose. And sit back and stretch and release. And then we make our way onto our hands and knees. So just return into a box and then we can just roll. And relax the spine between that cat and cow position. Then take our right arm, and then that right arm, we're going to follow it up and out and away. And then we are going to extend and thread, return, back up, come back in and follow and stretch, return and up, reach once more, stretch, come back, switching arms, follow your left arm up, follow that hand, twist and follow, return and up, come back down, reach away. We go one more time, inhale, Breathe out, exhale, and then from your box, breathe in, lift, and hold a downward dog position. Drop your head. Hold your legs long, and then walk your hands back towards your feet, and then we roll. We inhale at the top. Once we reach the top, we breathe in, and we breathe out. Come back down, and return, and breathe in. Last time from there. Exhale and roll. Breathe in and then exhale to return. So once we reach, we want to roll the shoulders. Roll and drop. Then just give the head a gentle roll. You're going to do like a circle. Bring the head down, bring the chin into the chest and circle that head all the way up, all the way down. Breathe in, go halfway. Breathe out. And then just slowly open up those eyes, relax, release. And then that is our session completed for today. Session to help with your shoulders, whether they're feeling weak, feeling really tight. Here's a little 10-15 minute session here that can help to feel your shoulders lighter, make them stronger, and just ease that tension away, just to help with your posture as well, just lifting that confidence, helping you to breathe more comfortably as well, and just giving you more energy and making your life just much more comfortable and a lot more happier as well. Thank you so much for joining me for the session. Take care, stay in good health, and I'll see you soon.